The more I watch tape of this year's NBA draft picks, the more excited I get. I mean, every single player in the top 5 gives you a very valid reason to be excited about. Originally, I was a little skeptical about the Orlando Magic's decision to go Paolo Banchero with the #1 overall pick. But after this footage I watched via Chris Brickley's Instagram account, shout out to him, man, if you're an Orlando Magic fan, you have a lot to be excited about. So before we get to the content, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and turn on our notifications to help the channel grow. If you want shorter versions of this content, make sure you follow me on TikTok and Instagram. It's at TheFlightMike for both. And now that we get all that out of the way, cue the intro. This video is brought to you by Manscaped.com, the global leader in men's grooming tools and hygiene solutions. You see, gentlemen, men's grooming has come a long way over the past couple of years, and Manscaped has created the ultimate men's grooming kit for the modern man. Introducing the Platinum Package 4.0 by Manscaped. The best thing you could do to set yourself up for success is by having a strong shower game. The Manscaped Body Wash and 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner duo has helped me cut my shower time in half. Made with all natural hydrating ingredients, these products are all paraben-free, cruelty-free, dye-free, and vegan. Whether you're going out on the town for business or pleasure, make sure you smell good. For your underarms, it's the brand new aluminum-free stick deodorant. But of course, it's not only your underarms that are gonna smell a little stinky, man. You can take care of your balls with the Crop Preserver, which is Manscaped's anti-chafing ball deodorant. I've used this a couple of times. It definitely comes in handy before you go on a date, and it gives you a huge leg up over other men that aren't addressing this part of their bodies. Dude, if you're about to score, no chick wants to pull down your boxers only to smell like some sort of gunky, musty smell that most men smell like. So this will give you a huge leg up with the ladies. Now, your bathroom tool shed also includes 2 major staples, your Lawnmower 4.0 electric hair trimmer, and the Weed Whacker nose plus ear hair trimmer. These trimmers are built smart, they're cordless, and they're built with skin-safe technology. And when you opt into the Peak Hygiene plan, you can get all your favorite Manscaped product replenishments sent straight to your door hassle-free. Convenient, intelligent, and made specifically for the modern man. Manscaped's also hooking you up with a bunch of freebies, like this bad boy, the Shed Luxury Travel Bag, and a free pair of Manscaped's anti-chafing boxer briefs, which, dude, comes in so handy if you're about to go into a music festival. Like, trust me. And right now, you can go to Manscaped.com today and get yourselves free international shipping, 20% off, and 2 free gifts when you use my promo code FLIGHT. That's promo code FLIGHT at Manscaped.com to get yourself 2 free gifts, free international shipping, and 20% off of your order. And thank you, Manscaped, for the sponsorship. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? Since Donovan Mitchell's gonna be part of this video, I feel like this is the perfect time to say that there is some fake news going out there by a clout-chasing podcast saying that the Donovan Mitchell to the New York Knicks deal has been done.
So I'm hesitant to say this, Jake.
Okay.
But I've been receiving texts as we speak that the Donovan Mitchell deal is done, that they're working out some final details to have it be announced here shortly. And, quote, it's a haul. So it's only a matter of when, not if.
But the when could be stretched out for a long time.
It could, but I'm being told it's not.
And this started a bunch of fake news. The fact that Donovan Mitchell even tweeted out, "Man, God is good," on Twitter just added fuel to the skepticism. So I figured that I should open up this video by saying, although the New York Knicks are the most likely individuals to trade for Donovan Mitchell, he is not being traded for. I mean, as a matter of fact, even later on in his own podcast, the man walks back his comments.
Donovan Mitchell to the Knicks deal is done. It's not. I'm just reporting some info. I'm not reporting it's done, but it's going to get done. That's not breaking news, is it?
That it's all but done is breaking news. Sure.
I don't.
But you're talking to one person.
Made.
Yeah. No, I
it's going to get made, whether it's made next week, What's the difference? Who cares?
So I figured I'd just start this video out with that because Donovan Mitchell's actually a pretty prominent member of this entire video that I am doing. And I wanted this video to center more around Paolo Banchero because what he did in Chris Brickley's Black Ops games was absolutely jaw-dropping. I mean, when I was covering this year's NBA draft, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of my focus was placed upon Chet Holmgren and Jabari Smith. Jabari Smith because he was surging up draft boards and he was presumed to be the #1 overall pick, and Chet Holmgren because he was like this Instagram famous next coming of Kevin Durant type of individual that I wanted to learn more about. I assumed that Banchero was going to be the safe pick out of all three because I thought Chet Holmgren was going to be very boom or bust, and I felt like at the very minimum Jabari Smith could be a modern 4 or 5. But when you look at each of the players of this year's NBA draft, especially in the top 5, they give you a reason to be excited about. I mean, we're going to get to Banchero in a second, but Chet Holmgren's game speaks for itself, and we have a documentary coming out on him very soon. Jabari Smith is one of the most accurate stretch 4s or 5s that I've ever seen. Keegan Murray just won Summer League MVP. Jaden Ivey was a steal at the number 5 position, and the Detroit Pistons just have a promising core. But the thing about Banchero's game that I started to realize when I was watching these Black Ops runs is that he is going to be a huge problem when he gets to the NBA. Just based off of some of the stuff that this man can do, it just resulted in my jaw dropping. I mean, take a look at this. Like, look at this play in particular. This man is 6'11". Kevin Durant is listed at 6'11" for comparison, and his body and frame has filled out significantly more than Kevin Durant. I mean, he's going to be a problem on the interior, and he could easily get whatever shot he wants. And the beauty of his game is it's not like there's any flaws in his game. It seems like he has no problem finding the open man, but on top of that, this man could shoot from the perimeter. He has no problem getting any shot that he wants. He could create his own jumper, and I'm still trying to figure out a flaw in his game. Now, look, I don't mean to just hype up Banchero for absolutely no reason at all whatsoever, especially because you have to understand, these are just open runs in a gym during the off season. We've seen games like this before in the past. This is where Ben Simmons has boosted up his value time and time again. I'm sure you guys remember each and every off season, and I'm sure we're due for another one this year. Ben Simmons always posts a video of him shooting threes and making them. So just bear that in mind as you're watching this. But regardless, just watching Banchero play and watching the stuff that this man can do, especially at his height, and it's only his rookie year. I mean, he's 6'11", so you don't necessarily need to be worried about injury concerns due to his tremendous height like Victor Wembanyama. When he comes out of the NBA draft, he's 7'3". Historically, players that are 7'3" tend to have issues with injuries throughout their careers, and I hope that doesn't happen to Wembanyama, but it's still a concern that we have to have. But it just seems like Banchero was just the right choice at the #1 overall pick. He's safe, he has a high ceiling, his game is extremely polished. He is definitely the type of player that the Orlando Magic want to build around, and the type of player that you could run your offense through. And I wouldn't be surprised if he becomes a top 5 player in the NBA at some point throughout his career. Now, the one part that's going viral in this is the fact that Donovan Mitchell started a little bit of a dialogue with the man when he drove in on Banchero and just slammed it on him and said, "Welcome to the NBA." And it seems like this is what lit a fire in Banchero. Now, I don't mean any disrespect to Donovan Mitchell because, dude, man, Paolo Banchero has like 7 inches on Donovan Mitchell. So bear that in mind. It's no shock that Donovan Mitchell can't guard Paolo Banchero, especially in these off-season practice runs that aren't in the middle of NBA games. It's not like Donovan Mitchell was known for his defense prior to this anyways, but it's just really exciting to see that a NBA All-Star is trash-talking Banchero and welcoming him to the NBA, and this is the way the man responds. I mean, just immediately, man, just pulls up on Donovan Mitchell, no problem, gets a bucket on him. Then next possession, steps back in Donovan Mitchell's face, hits a 3 in his face. Then the very next position, he's not even driving in on him up until this play, obviously, and this is where like his height really came into factor. But for the most part, man, Banchero was able to get whatever the hell he wanted on Donovan Mitchell when he was being guarded by Donovan Mitchell. I mean, this is just absolutely terrifying. I can't wait to see this in an actual NBA game, and I hope we get to see some stuff in the offseason from Chet Holmgren and Jabari Smith as well, and the other top 5 in this year's NBA draft, because for the most part, it looks like an incredibly exciting NBA draft that I can't wait to see play actual NBA games. So let me know in the comment section section down below what you guys think about all this, man. I felt like this was something that was cool to bring to you guys. Are you buying into the Paolo Banchero hype, or are you just thinking, yo, it's an off-season open run?
We don't really care.
You want more content like this, or would you like me to stay with the news no matter what? Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike, and I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.